Hey guys, and welcome back to the classroom. So in this video, I'm going to give you my markups or my market insights for the week for the USD pairs. If I have time, I will mark up some of the other pairs for you guys. So if you're interested in other pairs in particular, let me know, and I'll focus on those pairs as well in my market insights. But we're looking at AUD USD, and it looks pretty bullish to me, at least right now, even though it's not really moving fast to take out this high. I think it's still going to sweep this high, and this is the drawn liquidity. This is area right here, this daily fair value gap, daily bearish FEG that's not been all the way filled. So I can see price actually coming up here, sweeping both of these highs, tapping into this bearish order block, and then dropping down to this daily bullish FEG. Now, depends on where it ends up. It could actually come into this top FEG, but as of right now, this is the FEG that's in the near the discount area, either this FEG or this order block here. So it just really depends on where it finishes. If it finishes, sorry, I grabbed the wrong one here. If price finishes, let me grab my game box here, like up here for some reason, if it comes up this high, then I would say my FEG that I would target would be this one, right? Again, but it still could come deeper. The reason why I like this FEG also is because it's a daily order block, but it is an FEG inside of an order block. So again, it's to me a stronger draw on liquidity, but just depends on where this finishes, like where this bullish move finishes. If it goes like really high, like way up here, then we may have to adjust our markup. But as of right now, this is the high, the current high. This is the liquidity level that I think price may take out, and that still puts me into this area looking for price to bounce from. Okay, so we're looking to take a sell from up here and a buy from down here. All right, that's what we're looking for on AUD USD. On EUR USD, and it's not usually the opposite. I'm not usually bearish on AUD USD and bullish on EUR USD. Use them the same, but I'm bearish on this as of right now. As you can see, this channel, until price breaks out of this channel, which could very well happen. If it breaks this high, it's breaking this channel, then my direction will be different, my path. But this was Friday's candle. You can see it's going up. I think it's going to fill in this gap, and then inside of this bearish order block come down, and then it could come back. If it's going to continue bullish, then it'll look like this, right? So that would be the way it would go. So that means we would take a sell here and a buy here, or the buy could be a little bit deeper inside of this order blocks, because there is an order block here, especially with this breaker structure. This would be the bearish order block. Bullish order block. I said bearish because it's red. I meant to say the bullish order block would be here. Right, so this would be a daily bullish order block. So it could come as deep as this, and then go long, right? Or it could go back long here somewhere, and then it could also drop here. If it's going to continue down bearish, then this would be the path, right? So it could go either way. It could either go all the way up. It can go up outside of this trend line and continue to go long, or it can continue on this down the track that it's on and just go bearish. So I'm bearish right now on this pair. I just say I'm bearish. Maybe until we take out, maybe until we see what would happen down here, this order block. Then that would give me a better idea of what price may want to do, right? So it depends on how we bounce away from it. That would give me an idea, right? So I think prices still will come at least down here. That's like my overall idea based on what I'm seeing. So bearish on here, and then for the GBP USD pair, also bearish, and you can see on this one is that it has wicked outside the channel. It still respected it. This candle right here is reacting to this bearish order block. It may take this out. I don't know based on what I'm seeing. I don't think it might though. What are we at? 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock? It's not really bullish. But I think the same thing may be happening where This is very bearish, right, by the way, but sometimes this is very bullish, right? Bulls really want to push it up here. So it could come up, sweep this level. I think it's still going to have reaction to this order block up here. It could come down, take out sell side liquidity, come inside of this. If it's going to go bullish again, this is the path for the bullish path. And for the bearish path, the bearish path would be, I still think it's going to do the same thing, come up in here, either one of these, come down, have a potential bounce, and then come down and at least take out this low, right? So that would be the bearish path. Okay, so now next I'm going to go to NZD USD, and we'll go from there. Okay, sorry about that, my son. I don't know what he's doing up there. But if you guys can hear me in the background, I apologize. So now we are, you kind of see my path already marked out here. I'm also bearish on this one until we take out this swing high. I'm going to be bearish for the most part, but this is, it could try to sweep this high or this high, either high. So that's the bullish path, and the bearish path would be still coming inside of here, and then price dropping, right? May have a reaction to this bullish order block, but it could get back into the path. But it's outside. This is outside the channel quite a bit. I did actually close outside the channel. We're just looking for price to see if it's going to close. So I'm actually bullish on this pair. Okay, kind of weird, I know, but I'm kind of bullish here. So we'll have to see how this one plays out as well. USD CAD. Right now it's giving me bullish vibes, even though it is bearish. I still won't be bullish officially until we break outside, but I'm bearish as in right now. As you can see, the path of selling and then bouncing up and then sweeping this high and then coming down. I don't know. I think I'm just bearish because of the overall path of this thing, like not just right here, but like going to the higher time frame and stuff. But it's kind of, to me, it's chopping up. Does that make sense? It's having bigger pushes down and like chopping its way up. So another, I think, is when it gets into this order block area again, it's going to fall if it makes it there, because it's already selling. So sell may come up here, sweep this high, and then sell again. So I'm looking to, really should have sold from here. I didn't catch that. That's a bearish fair value gap, and it's selling. I think it's going to come down here, take out this low, come inside this bullish order block. We'll have a bounce, especially if it's continuing to be bullish. Definitely can expect a bounce up, a pretty nice bounce, right? And then we'll sell again somewhere in here, all right? And let's go to USD Swiss franc. I have this one also set up looking like a sell to me. I'm bearish on this one as well. At least right now, I see price hopefully coming to take out this low. It doesn't act like it wants to today, so it may just leave behind this fair value gap, and it may come up and fill in this one. This is a bullish order block, so it may not come. This originally I would say would have been a drawn liquidity. As you can see, this was Friday's candle, so it could come down, but it did sweep this low, so it makes sense to sweep the low like it did, come up to this this fair value gap, and then I drop. And I do have it dropping because of the trend line, and this is a weekly bullish order block. So, giving you a bigger sense, but it technically wouldn't drop straight down like that. It will look more like this if it takes this path here, break this low, bounce, come back, retest this area. Like this is like the path that I would think that it would go to, and then from in here bouncing out, right? Maybe to retest these levels here. Like that's kind of like the switch up that I think it may take, right, for USD Swiss franc. And UJ, I don't even you guys know UJ is kind of like, I don't know, I don't like UJ that much. I don't know why. It just doesn't give me like, it gives me like a wild west type setup. It feels really wild to me. But if I put a channel on it based on the weekly, let's see if I can get it. It's frozen here. If I put like a channel on it from here, so this is the swing low, And then this would be like the high. So it's bullish, right? So we have this bullish channel based on the weekly, and it's already, you know, pulling back. It could just bounce 50% and go back up, or it could come back deeper, right? So based on this, we have a deeper FEG. We have a order block sitting here because this is the breaker structure. We also have a FEG down here, right? So if we do it like that, and then if I get a little more granular with this trend line, like it could just come and break the trend line, just come all the way down to here, right? That's possible. If I go to the daily time frame, it already broke this trend line. It came down here, and like I said, it could just do what it was. It already could have already made its move, right? Here it could be coming back up. Where would it come up to? To this order block, the only thing I can see, and then come down to this fair value gap, come to this area. So something like this I can see, and if it decides to go long again, it would do something like that. Like, I'm going to make this yellow, but that could be the path that it takes. So we're looking for price to come and maybe sell from the daily, or we have to look at a lower time frame, like 4 hour, to see. It may not make it this far, it may, but I think it's going to, if it does, it'll sweep this high and then it'll start falling, and that's kind of what we're looking for. I don't know how long it's going to take us to do that, but that's so. As of right now, I would say I'm bearish, just waiting for price. I'm bullish, but really bearish once price comes inside of this zone. Bullish here. Now if price turns around and decides to sweep this low, these are old drawings here. Let me kind of clear this up some. Right, so now we have the sell side liquidity. So if price comes to try to sweep this low, then I'm looking for price to come inside of this here and then go long. Okay, so that's my idea. Those are my ideas for the USD pairs for this week. If I have time, I'll go through some of these other pairs, but you kind of get an idea of what I'm looking for. I trade through the New York session, so this is why I focus on the USD pairs. If you trade in London session, then maybe focus on GBP pairs, or Euro, Euro GBP pairs. If you trade the Asian session, then maybe focus on the Aussie pairs, and the Yen pairs, right? Anything trading with the Yen, and maybe these New Zealand pairs as well. All right, that's all I have for you guys for now. I will also attach screenshots to go with this this video. All right, guys, thank you for your time, and I'll see you guys in the classroom.